In a quiet mountain town lived a young man named Evan. Evan was talented, hardworking, and full of dreams. But lately his life felt like it was collapsing from the inside. His job drained him. His friends seemed to move ahead while he felt stuck in the same place. Every day felt heavier than the last. And worst of all, he didn't know what he truly wanted anymore. One cold evening, overwhelmed by everything, Evan left his apartment and wandered through the dim, foggy streets. He didn't know where he was going. He just kept walking, as if he was trying to outrun his own thoughts. That's when he saw it, a small wooden workshop he had never noticed before. A simple sign hung above the door, "The Lantern Maker." Curious, Evan stepped inside. Warm, golden light filled the room. Dozens of lanterns hung from the ceiling, each glowing softly like it held a heartbeat inside. Behind the counter stood an elderly man with bright eyes and a gentle smile. His name was Mr. Harlan. "Looking for something?" the old man asked. Evan sighed. "I don't know. I just walked in." Mr. Harlan nodded. "That's usually how the important things begin." Evan looked around. The lanterns seemed alive, peaceful, warm, comforting. For the first time in months, his thoughts slowed down. "What do these lanterns mean?" Evan asked. Mr. Harlan motioned for him to sit. "These lanterns are not made for light," he said. "They're made for clarity." "Clarity?" Evan repeated. The old man nodded. "When life gets confusing, heavy, or painful, clarity disappears first. People think they need motivation, success, money, but what they really need is clarity." Evan stared at the lanterns again. Deep down, he wished he could place all his problems inside one and lock it away. "How do you make them?" he asked. Mr. Harlan smiled. "Let me tell you a story. Many years ago," the old man began, "I was a lot like you. I woke up tired, worked without passion, smiled without feeling, and convinced myself that this was normal." Evan felt that in his chest. "One winter, I lost my job, then my savings, then my confidence. I wandered the streets every night because being alone with my thoughts felt scarier than the cold. One night, the entire town's power went out. Streets went dark, shops closed, people panicked. And that," Mr. Harlan said softly, "was the night my life changed." In a pile of trash, he found a broken lantern. For no reason at all, he picked it up and took it home. "I spent the whole night fixing it, not because I needed light, but because fixing it made me forget my problems for a moment." When he finished, the lantern glowed softly, filling his home with warm, gentle light. "For the first time in months, I felt calm. I felt safe. I felt clear." So he made another lantern, and then another, and another. He didn't know why. It simply brought him peace. "People saw the lanterns in my window," he continued. "They wanted to buy them not for light, but because the lanterns made them feel something. Peace, warmth, a moment to breathe. And that," the old man said, "was how I found my purpose." Evan leaned forward. "But I don't know my purpose," he admitted. "I don't even know where to start." "That's because you're trying to choose your purpose with a tired mind," the old man said. "And a tired mind can't see clearly." Mr. Harlan walked to a shelf and picked up a small, unfinished lantern. "Hold this," he said. Evan held it carefully. It was light, almost weightless. "This lantern is like your life right now," the old man said. "Empty, but not broken." He tapped the wooden frame gently. "You don't build a lantern in one day. You build it piece by piece." Evan stared at the lantern. "So, where do I start?" Mr. Harlan smiled kindly. "Start with one small thing that makes your mind quiet, even if it seems meaningless. Something that brings you a few seconds of peace. That small piece is a seed," he said. "If you nurture it, it becomes clarity." Evan's throat tightened. He realized he had been chasing big answers while ignoring the small moments that kept him grounded. "You're not lost," the old man continued. "You're just overloaded." He rested a hand on Evan's shoulder. "The world tells you to run faster, but sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is stop. Stop forcing, stop comparing, stop rushing. Your clarity will come piece by piece like a lantern." Evan stayed silent. feeling warmth spreading through him. It felt like his heart, once heavy, was slowly being lifted. "Can I buy this lantern?" Evan asked. The old man shook his head gently. "No, you can build it." He handed Evan a small wooden box filled with lantern materials. Thin paper, wooden pieces, and soft wires. "Why give me this?" Evan asked. "Because when you build something slowly," the old man said, "you rebuild yourself with it." Evan felt tears in his eyes. "Come back tomorrow," Mr. Harlan said. "I'll teach you how to light it." Evan stepped outside, holding the box like something precious. The night air felt different, lighter, softer, and for the first time in a long while, Evan didn't feel lost. He felt like he had taken the first small step toward clarity. He felt like he was beginning to build his own lantern. Sometimes you don't need a new life. You just need a new light. And clarity isn't found in big decisions, but in small, peaceful moments that slowly rebuild you from within.